right, my bad, y'all. I had to get myself together. Do you hear me? I had to get myself together. Okay. Because I was like, I took a little nap now. Okay. Because it's raining, it's cozy. So I had to take me a little cute little nap. But I am here nonetheless. So the list is open. And I'm doing a raffle tonight. So any submissions that come in tonight, purchase a reading, what have you, it's going to put you in the raffle for a free personal reading, a free personal love reading with me because it's love time. Okay, just email me. That's fine. I'll try to talk. Well, no, it's your second question, so I can still read for you. Just go ahead and send it to me, and I got you. But yeah, so the list is open. All of the information is linked in the chat. It's also in the description. So $20 per general questions. The general questions look like my dogs. What's going on with my dog's health? I don't know. No, don't ask no health questions. Don't do that. But you know, something along the lines of I don't know, general. Um, Then you have $25 per love question. So any love questions you may have, if you want a general reading and a love question both together, that's $30. So it's $15 off technically, right? If you get a general and a love reading together, that should be $45. But instead, trying to figure out. Okay. hmm Okay. I have to put it on Do Not Disturb because every time I do a reading, somebody calls or something. It never fails. I swear. Like every time I go live, somebody calls me. It just never fails. Um, but yeah, so the submissions are open. Make sure you leave your questions in the notes section of your payment option. Um, if it is too much, then go ahead and leave it in the chat if you don't mind, or you guys can email me. Okay. What does your spirit? What does spirit want you to know right now? Okay, got you. And so whoever submits a reading tonight, so if you purchase a if you purchase a happy hour reading or question, whatever, I will put you guys your name in the raffle. I will select a person. Randomly, I'll do like a number generator based off of the number that you are on the list. So if you want to know where you are on the list, it's in the chat. It's pinned in the chat right now. Um, hey sis, how are you? It's pinned in the chat. So if you want to know where you're at, I'm going to go off of your number. I will call your number where you are on the list and I will let you know who the winner is. And I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do that, for you guys. So you never know. I might do another giveaway on a different live. It may not be a happy hour because I think Valentine's Day, yeah, it's going to be that Wednesday. So Thursday is going to be the 15th. So we're gonna do that possibly like on another live. I will figure out a way to do another, a giveaway, something cheesy, No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So if you guys are interested, let me know. If you guys are new to the channel, happy hour questions. The live stays up so you don't have to worry about missing your question or not being able to watch the live again. Like it's convenient to where you can come back, click the timestamp next to your name in the chat, and there you go. Okay, so let's get it. I'm pretty good, sis. I woke up from a nap. I'm just kind of out of it a little bit. So let me like ground myself, ground my energy, bring myself back down. Cause yeah, that nap was kind of good. I didn't want to get up. I was like, damn, I got to get up. Cause it was raining off and on all day today. And I'm like, finally, I get to have some rain on my off day. Or I get to actually enjoy it and be at home. So that was nice. That was a treat. Anywho, so let's go ahead and tap in. Timestamp 5:34 is your timestamp, sis. Mahogany, you are up first. Okay, so let's tap into your questionals. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like, I'm still in that. I'm still there with the yawns. So you have a new love interest. This person is alone, but he seems like he has some sense. So your question is, what impact will this connection have on your life if you really gave it a chance? Okay. Girl, I see the age gap. I see the age gap here because we're born the same year, you and I, and I see he's a baby for sure, for sure. No judgment. It could be a good thing. We'll see. They could be good as a fossil, dating a fossil, or the youngins. I don't know. I didn't have no good luck with that. Like, in 1995, it just wasn't. That didn't work out either. All right, but we're not gonna project that. So, spirit, what does sis need to know? Is like as far as this connection, the impact on her. Yes, a good nap. Rainy weather equals just coziness for me. Easily. Okay. What does sis need to know about this connection? Like, what kind of impact will it have on her life if she was to actually give it a shot? If she was to actually give this guy, oh wow. Okay, the sun. I don't know if it tried to come out reverse. I don't feel led to take it that way. So I'm gonna leave it in the upright. But you have the sun. What's the impact? If she was to take a chance or give it a shot with this guy in question. Holy Spirit. She's actually okay. Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Pull one more. If she was to actually give this a shot, the High Priestess. All right. My stomach's growling. I don't know if you guys heard it. It was like my stomach was growling, but it was like in my chest, like my chest was growling. So maybe like your heart is hungry. It's hungry for something. So I like the plants that you got because these cards have like different plants that they represent. So like the Sun card represents the peppermint. The Seven of Pentacles represents the California poppies. I don't know if it's like poppy seeds or poppy flowers. Hey sis, cheers. Queen of Swords has the red clover, and the High Priestess is the aloe vera. Okay, it's kind of cool. So, I feel like if you was sounds hooked on phonics. Like, if you were to give this person a shot, I feel like it would actually be more so of a positive than it would be something negative, or at least like a waste of energy, or you feel like it would be a waste of your time. I don't feel like it would lead to you feeling that way. It's more like things would go well between the two of you. It would be something positive, or it could be something healthy that comes from this. Um, this person, the first thing that I got was like this person may kind of ground you in the place of being patient. like be patient with love, whereas maybe you're typically not patient with certain things. You would be patient. So this person could also help you drop your guard. I feel like with this though, spirit is saying don't make it difficult for this person to get to know you. Like sometimes like you don't have to do anything. Like if the right person sees you, they see you, and if they don't, it's like you don't have to do anything. They'll leave you alone, they'll flake out. In this instance is like it could be this like kind of temptation to be a hard ass to kind of put this person to the test, like test them out. And but spirit saying like you don't have to move like that. Like be more receptive, be open, um, and allow this person to decide. And of course, you have the say so, the final say so. Like if you feel somebody is wasting your time, you feel like somebody's being disrespectful, to definitely cut things off. But it's like don't project this energy out like you have to defend yourself or you gotta, you know, growl, grunt your teeth to like tell them like, hey, I'm not fucking playing. Like I feel like this person respects you, so you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to flex any type of authority or try to test this person. Like there's no need to do that because I feel like your energy will already kind of be um kind of like whoever steps to you, they're going to reach a point where it's like, do they really, okay, so let's put it like this because it's the energy I'm getting. I'm trying my best to describe this because spirit be giving me metaphors that be like, this shit don't make no sense. Um, so let's say the high priestess card represents like a temple, right? It's a temple, it's church, it's a sacred space. But when you go into a church or a sacred space, there's like a hall, right? Where you walk through it first, and then before you actually get to the space where there's an altar or like where you're going into the church, it's like a hallway, it's like a little entry point that you go through, like you're inside but you haven't fully reached the actual like church area, and where people congregate and come together. You haven't reached that. That's in a whole nother door. So it's like a person can come into that sacred space and be like, okay, I know I'm stepping into something meaningful, something sacred. Like I have to respect this person. I have to be honorable. Um, I have to come with something of value, or because when you go to a church, you do what? You worship. Some cases you worship. Sometimes you go in there, you pray, you cry, you're vulnerable, you release, you make your petitions known to God, or if it's like Mother Mary, it's Virgin Mary, or if it's like a Hindu, whatever. Like you're going into that sacred space, releasing, you're showing devotion and honor. So that requires respect. It also requires your vulnerability. It requires you to be open within your heart. So with this person, it's like they will naturally, if they're ready, they will go through the next door with you. They'll be open and ready to receive you. If not, then they'll just leave. You know, they may feel dirty. They may, because sometimes when you go to church, you could feel convicted, you could feel uncomfortable maybe, or you feel like you're not dressed appropriately. Like that's typically like the churches, the black churches where you know um you can't come in there and just you can't come in there in any kind of way. Like you can't just do that. You can't just dress up in um any kind of old way. But God accepts us as we are. But sometimes when you go to churches and stuff, people like you can't dress like that. You have to be appropriate. So this person could either feel convicted, feel like they're not good enough, or they're like, you know what, God will accept me as I am. This person will accept me as I am. This person will be open to get to know me. Or they'll just be like, nah, I can't. I can't go here. I can't go that far. I can't. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. So it's like nothing bad technically can come from this. I just feel like it will be a point where this person will, either decide whether they want to go further with you or not. But Spirit is saying, like, use your intuition, but be receptive, be open. The Knight of Wands, like, this could be something exciting. This is something different. I feel like Spirit wants you to take this person more so as a open space for you to kind of relax a little bit, and not relax where you let your guard down in the sense of you don't have your head screwed on and you're just like, fuck it, I don't usually, do this, but I'm just gonna throw my morals to the side and just do whatever with this one person. Like, no, you're an adult, you can make wise choices and decisions. Like, whatever decision you make, if it's something if it's not for your highest good, make sure that you're able to deal with the consequences of it or the after effect. But if it's like fear, and insecurity or like a trust issue thing, like this is inviting you to be more receptive and more open, to just flow and be open to the adventure of it, because I definitely feel like this person is open minded with you. Um, so Queen of Swords and High Priestess energy can be a little intimidating. Queen of Swords energy can be intimidating in a way of like it's kind of cold, you don't know what you're gonna get, like a little feisty, a little snappy. Whereas the High Priestess is intimidating because it's something that is sacred, it's honorable, it's something to reverence, it's something that is mysterious, it's something that is like new, foreign, unknown, but it's also a safe space. It feels like love and comfortability and welcome energy. So spirit wants you to be receptive and open, but you get to scan who comes into your world, more intimately. So that doesn't mean you can't let them in, to your world a little bit, but like as far and deep as the intimacy goes, that is up to you and up to this person to essentially, are they willing? Like, are they willing? I'm about to say ready and willing. Oh my God, two words at once. If they're willing and receptive and ready to step into that, that space further with you, romantically and spiritually and all those beautiful things. So give this a shot and be open. Nonetheless, that was long winded. That was long winded. All right. The second question is more general, like what does spirit want you to know? What does spirit want you to know? What does spirit want you to know? Holy Spirit, you want her to know at this time. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, thank you. Five of Swords. I'm gonna take this. Ooh, no, Spirit's like, no, take it right. Okay, so I'll take Five of Wands. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like your heart could be battling, being receptive. Just a little. Nine of Wands, yeah. It's okay. Three of Pentacles. It is kind of in the Knight of Wands again. So this person's energy. Oh, okay, thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Okay, so this person's energy. It feels like I don't know if this person is a Capricorn. They could be the Knight of Wands is more could be Sag, Leo, but this person's energy, I feel like it gives me kind of like I usually see the Knight of Wands in more so of a flighty energy or just something that's just meant to be a thrill for the time, or it could be someone that's unreliable or a fuck boy, fuck girl type energy. But this seems positive. Like this person could also have a little bit of a guard up as well. Like you both kind of exhibit this. There is some type of inner conflict within this, like so for you and this person. So it's going back to the situation again. Like I know you asked like to just keep it general, but spirit is kind of going a little bit further into the situation. I feel like with this. So you both with the Knight of Wands have a little bit of a protective shield up because maybe you guys both kind of share a similar vision or like view or take or perspective on love where it's like, okay, I've been there, done that. Okay, maybe I should give it a shot, maybe not. I feel like this person's more receptive than you though, but they do have a guard up. They do. They are protecting themselves a little bit. And maybe rightfully so. It could be a balance of, you know, protecting their energy in a healthy way, but still being receptive, being open, being adventurous, you know, kind of riding the wave of what feels good. Um, because there is a fear of investing, and I feel like spirit is wanting you to use your intuition. Don't ignore that. There could have been a time where you felt like you overextended or gave too much to people that you showed interest in, or love partners, or maybe friendships of people that you valued as friends. Like you may have felt like you overextended and overgave your energy, and you're trying to weigh that out, you're trying to balance that out, you're trying to discern it. But I feel like spirit is saying like don't overly explain yourself or overly um like dissect every experience, because spirit's saying like you matured, so when you're doing too much or when you're giving a little too little because of fear. Like spirit's like navigate through this, like how to regulate this, how to regulate the energy. Yeah, I feel like this person's calling you to like bust this bubble that you like you're in, like to get you out of that protective bubble. Like we're gonna break that, like, or we're gonna deal with it, and it's kind of like a testament, like how far you've come. Like you're wiser for your past experience, or maybe you overextended, or when you invested in the wrong dude, or whatever the fear is. Um, because this doesn't have to lead to anything like as far as marriage, or maybe not even something serious, but there's a there's some type of positive outcome. So I kind of feel led to say this, like I have encountered like situations where it didn't lead to anything deeper, like it didn't lead to a full blown relationship, or it didn't, surpass the dating stage or whatever. But it wasn't like a bad situation, or it wasn't a bad dude. It just wasn't the right person, or we just weren't, it just you weren't ready for what that person was putting out. It doesn't mean that you missed an opportunity. It just wasn't the right person. But it was a good experience, like something to kind of like open you up. I feel that is the energy here with this person, because I don't see like long term as of what I'm seeing right here. Doesn't mean that it can't be. It's just that's not as far as what spirit is showing me. It's like take this, like, you know, for what it is. It is something positive. It is an open space for you to flow and allow yourself to be receptive, be open to someone to test out your wisdom. Like, I know how to listen and trust myself. Okay. All right. So let's go. So that was your reading, sis. I'm sending much love to you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. I don't know if you're still out here, but if it's raining, be safe, enjoy the weather. And I will catch you in divine time. Best of blessings to you. Yeah, I'm going to say luck. Best of blessings to you. And that, this love journey leads you to where you need to be. Okay. That is my prayer for you, that this love journey will lead you to where you indefinitely need to be. So, all right. And Samantha, thank you so much, sis. All right, so far I have Melody, Breyonna, Gaby, Jennifer, Alexis, and Samantha. So Melody, you were up next, sis. Timestamp. Woo, girl, you want to know what your timestamp was? When I looked at the timestamp, it was 2222. That is dope. That's one of my favorite number sequences too. I like that a lot. I liked it a lot. Okay, so mm, 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 mm. Okay. So Miss Melody, how does this person think about you now? And I'm gonna have to remember the other one, so I don't have to come back to it because I gotta look at the chat. Well, my sis Tori should be here to regulate things. So, how does this person view this connection? What role does he want you to have in his life? So what does this person think about you now, and what role does this person? All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. Clear previous energies. I send love and peace to all previous parties that I've tapped into. Thank you, thank you. My circumcision is happening to Melody and her person in question's energy, only for the sake of what you allow us to see and to know about that. As far as what do you want her to know, where this person currently, what they currently think of her as of now. What does this person think of Melody? The Death card. Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Heavy. Eight of Swords. Okay. So, from this person's perspective, this person wants you to be free, or their thoughts of you is for you to kind of free yourself from, could be like a negative thought. Like this person could know or sense that there's some type of feelings of rejection, or like you're not, you're not being chosen or noticed or being valued. Like there could be these thoughts that this person perceives that maybe you're holding or you're carrying. It's like this person wants you to put it in, or to silence that. I don't feel like they have intentions to take action to like change that perspective for you, but it's kind of more so like they desire that for you. Um, this person could feel a little bit heavy about maybe not taking a chance or shooting their shot. Whether that is like being transparent because the death card is Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is a fixed water sign. It is kind of like set in its way and its nature. Its nature could be more of a mysterious type of energy, not so much of a blatant in your face. It's like, yeah, I can recognize that I can sense the intensity. I can see the intensity right in front of me, but as far as the like what is it that I'm really looking at? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Like there's some type of hidden aspect that has not been clear. And I feel like this person is kind of like let go of it feels like this person has surrendered to something. Like either surrendered to the fact that something has changed, something has ended in some kind of way. I don't really know how to apply this to the situation that you're in. Like you'll have to place it. I have to explain it in the best of my ability. But this person could feel like you are kind of disappointed. You're stuck in your head about the situation. You don't have clarity. Um, you both could feel like this was a missed opportunity or kind of bummed out by the situation. It's like kind of out in the cold, like a stagnancy. There is no movement. There is nothing that is coming or growing. Okay. Um, there's nothing that's growing from where things are or can't right now. It's kind of like on ice. I feel like this is spirit coming through or speaking that is letting you know that there will be whatever it is that you're kind of like wrapped up like mentally where you can't really get a clear cut judgment on the situation, or you feel like there's an element that you need answers to or something like that, that will be given to you, whether it comes directly from this person or not. It is guaranteed that you will get the clarity that you need, that whatever it is that you're seeking, that you feel stuck, you don't have the clarity. But this person would, I feel like their feelings is like they want you to know that whatever this lack of effort or something that didn't come to pass, or they feel like it was a missed opportunity, or there's some type of stagnancy around this situation, or there's nothing growing right now, that they don't want you to take that as a rejection from them, or that a disinterest, you know. So maybe that is also the clarity of truth that is going to be shown to you, revealed to you in some instance, like to kind of free you from that restriction. And I feel like it's many things that you might be in your head about, but it could be like one specific thing that you really feel like, you know, let's say for instance, you question every interaction you have with this person, like, okay, was this person flirting at that time? You know, when they said this, was it something deeper that they meant? Or, you know, when this person stared at me, was this person like, you know, was it a mutual attraction? Like you have those type of questions, but there's like one major question that you may have. And I feel like spirit is going to clarify that for you, bring that clarity to you when it comes to the situation. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. So I don't remember the second question. So I do have to go back and look. Let me see. How does this person view this connection? What role does he want you to have in his life? Okay, spirit. What do you want her to know? Well, Page of Pentacles. This person does find value in your connection for sure. Yeah, the World, the Ace of Cups. These are flying out. I'm gonna pull one more. And the Lovers. Wow. Okay. I don't know how intentional this is because the Page of Pentacles is like they're young. They're still at the beginning stages of, like, this person finds value in you. Like they feel like you're something, you know, something good to hold on to. Um, but it's still like this childish, like not really mature in what they have or understanding what they're experiencing or who you are in their life. They're not really um like they're clear on the fact that they know you're a valuable person, you know, in their life and just valuable in general. You know, without their validation, you're still a valuable person. I feel like they know this, but to the extent of what value you would bring to their life, that's not clear. It's still like something they're learning or something they would need to learn more of. If this person does decide to build upon, like, whatever your connection, your friendship, or whatever it is, this person does see you as like, I'm trying to read this in the most, hey sis, hold on just a second, sis. It's kind of like, I feel like this person, I wanted to say they feel like they hit the jackpot type vibe, because, and it doesn't have to just be centered around a romantic thing. Like, it could be like, a friendship, like this is a real one, like this is a good friend, or this is someone that I needed in the time of my life that was, where I needed that healing, where I needed that hope, where I needed that kindness. It's like, that is your energy with the world, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. It's like right on time. It's divinely timed. It's like a blessing. It's a gift, a favor, right? A favoring from the divine or the universe. It's kind of, because they know that you're valuable. The Page of Pentacles, like, they know that. They do place you as someone that they do care about. I'm not so entirely sure, like, it's love, like romantic love. It could be like a love of you, like loving, like love you as a person and who you are, for what they've experienced and know about you. It's like you're lovable to them, like they admire you. Definitely there is feelings of like romantic feelings, like a crush, So this person does kind of hold you at a value that's lovable. You are adored by this person. So yeah, I would definitely say, sis, like, this person, they want you in their life as someone, maybe let's say like a friendship, or someone that they would want to know further, like, what is your purpose to your connection? What is the purpose of your existence in their life? So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. They also view you as like a healthy connection in their life, like someone that is like something positive from you. Okay. So much love to you, sis, as always. I hope that reading gives you some clarity or brings you some peace. Tyresia says, you would be person 8. So I have to update the list, obviously, because a couple of people joined. So I'm gonna put you as Ty, so you hopefully you know who you are, you know where you're at. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Miss Breyonna. Okay, let's see what your timestamp is. 32. Let's do 33 because I just missed it. Okay, so 33. Let's do that. Yours is an energy check-in. Okay. So let's see what's going on with your energy. What's up with you? How you feeling? How you doing, sis? All right, so let's tap in. Holy Spirit, clear all previous energies. I send love and peace to all previous parties. Holy Spirit, send them love, peace. Thank you. So permission to tap into Breyonna's energy. Just an energy check-in. What does she need to know at this time? What's going on around her, with her? What does Breyonna need to know? Oh, okay. So the High Priestess flipped face upwards. So what's on top of the High Priestess is the Knight of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles. Your intuition may, like, Ace of Wands. That's a lot of cards trying to come out. The 7 of Cups in reverse. There's something that's coming in. Like, I don't mean to pull all these cards, but I feel like I need to because they're popping up. The 9 of Swords in the World card. There is like something high, like it's the right word for this. It's kind of like some type of highlight of your life, or like a important event that could be happening soon in your life, like something significant, or you could sense this in your spirit and your being with the High Priestess, like there's something coming, but I just can't put my finger on what that is. And you're not the only person that's been feeling that. Like, I'm sure a few people can can attest to that. Like as of late or this past week or two, maybe you have this anxiousness that you're anticipating something, like something is coming. It could feel like a little bit of anxiousness or anxiety. Whatever it is, I feel like it's of a positive nature. It does feel like you could be questioning whether you're tripping, or maybe some aspect of what it is that you're anticipating or what could potentially be coming. Maybe you feel like somebody's coming towards you, some type of opportunities coming in, or maybe you feel as though like someone could be returning back into your life. Like whether it's someone coming towards you, an opportunity presenting itself to you, or someone is returning back in your life, or it could be all of the above in some kind of way. Um, you've been feeling this energy for a minute. This does feel, let me see, I gotta clarify this. I want to know if I'm reading this, like if I'm on point with this Knight of Pentacles energy. I'm gonna clarify that. It's like something that maybe you try to clean or clear your system of, because the Knight of Pentacles, like the herb, it's a flax seed. So flax seeds, to me, when I think of that, I think of like cleansing. So the Eight of Pentacles, this could be someone that had, okay, like somebody that maybe didn't really put enough effort into their connection or relationship with you, or where you stopped putting in the effort and energy into it because you feel like you weren't producing the results. Maybe someone wasn't a it wasn't a reflection that this person wasn't interested or didn't value you. It could be like this person was going through a difficult time, like they had to put their focus and attention towards something that needed their attention, at the time. That's a possibility. And it's like returning back. Seven of Pentacles. This might have been a situation that tested your patience or is testing your patience. So Spirit is saying like maybe you're in denial, like you don't want to like admit what you're picking up. Someone could feel like they missed an opportunity. They had too many distractions in the way. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's what it feels like. And this could be like someone did return, like in case someone did return back into your life, or this is someone that you're giving another chance to again, like this time around, it kind of does feel like this person is not playing no games. And I don't feel like they were playing games in the past. I can't say that for sure, but I don't sense that they were. This feels like something needed their attention, something that was going on in their life they had to take care of. Like it was a matter of like, I have to do this. Like it may not be something that I, feel like it doesn't feel good to have this pop up in my life right now, but I need to deal with it. It's kind of like that's what they were going through, aside from this connection. But Spirit is saying like it's something positive that's coming through or coming out of this situation. If this has already transpired for you, like you're not tripping, you could be afraid, you could be anxious, or maybe this person is anxious. There's something that's going to rule in your favor, whatever this energy is. So if you've been anxious, you've been tense, like you've been feeling some type of energy coming towards you, or like something like you're anticipating, like you don't know what it is that you're feeling, you're not tripping. You're not tripping. So I hope that makes sense, hopefully, this is just like more so of a confirmation, because it kind of feels that way. Like this is a confirmation type of energy to something that you're experiencing. Like to let you know, like, no, you're not tripping. You may not know every single part or aspect of it. Okay. All right, Miss Breyonna says, I'm sending much love to you. I hope this resonated. If you're enjoying the weather out here, cozy up, be blessed, be safe. You enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you in divine time. All right. Oh yeah, and then the raffle, I didn't even say that, but like for those of you that purchase a reading tonight, I will do the raffle at the end of the live, like when we're done reading everybody on the list and stuff. We'll do that. So don't worry, and then I'll announce it like maybe on the community post tomorrow. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense because I'm like, you know how you don't know what it is. You have to just say what you're getting, and you don't know the whole situation. But I'm glad that it resonates. But yeah, I will do the raffle towards the end when I'm done reading everyone. All right, Gabby, sis, you are up next. Let's do your timestamp. It's 40 minutes in. All right. Yes, for the raffle for a free love reading, personal love reading. So it won't be like a free like happy hour reading. It will be like a whole personal love read, like of your choice, whether it's a single read, whether it's a self-love read, whether it's something freaky, whether it's, a person, a situation, an ex, a crush, a future something, whatever. Whatever. It's love. All right, Miss Gabby. So your love question is, how does this person feel about you right now? Okay, let's see. How does this person currently feel about you as of right now? Huh. Okay. All right, Spirit, please clear out previous energies with love. I send love. Thank you. Thank you. What does Gabby need to know? I asked information that's happened to Gabby and her person of interest, her ex in question. Like, what does she need to know about this person's current feelings towards her? What is their feelings for her that you will allow her to know and to see and want her to know and to see? Holy Spirit, be aware of, knowledgeable of. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Wow. These like just came right on out. The Ten of Swords. Can you see this? It's like a little glare. The Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, Strength card. There's a lot of fire energy, ain't it? And the Three of Wands. Most definitely a lot of fire. So let me read this carefully. Considering the situation, I don't want to read anything, mislead you, misrepresent something here. Um, I feel like this person has not fully let go of the situation. They feel like they're still kind of hurt, whether it's like butt hurt or they're really actually deeply, hurt. Like they still feel um like a loss of you. And another thing too, like they could feel like they've gotten the short, like they got the short end of the stick and you're more in a better space than they are. Because the Queen of Wands is like she's thriving in her energy. She's looking good. Like she seems to be doing well off for herself. Whereas maybe they're looking at themselves and it's like you're kind of, maybe this person is kind of going through a tough cycle or they have been since you guys were together. Like maybe not every day is a bad day. I wouldn't say that, but it's kind of one of those seasons in your life where it's challenging. You don't have it all figured out. You feel like you're fighting an uphill battle. I feel like this person tries to fight that energy that they feel still towards you. Like you were someone that they would say had a positive influence or had a very, like, I hear the word dynamic, like a dynamic influence over them. The Queen of Wands and the Strength card alone is like someone that has the ability to be a leader in your life, be an inspiration in your life, someone that could be a muse, some type of powerful force in someone's life, or some type of creative energy. Could be someone that brings a lot of passion, a lot of fun, a lot of joy. Um, I feel like this person still has a level of attraction for you. They may also feel like you intimidate them. Like if they're not where they want to be and they're looking at you, like maybe they would never want you to see like the parts or the aspects of their life where they feel like they're not thriving or they don't have it together. Like I said, like this person is going through maybe a tough period. This person could also look at the bad in the situation where I feel like this person, at the same time as they love you and they might admire parts of you and things like that, or admire you as a person and they're attracted to your energy, attracted to you physically, this person could have also saw you kind of as like competition, or it's like a competition for them to be like, never let your exes see you sweat, or don't let a woman think that she got one over you. Like, it's something toxic a little bit in their ego. So I feel like this person would like to move on from feeling this way, or move on from being stuck on this, because in their perception, potentially, like, they don't feel like you care like that, or that you're even in that space of where you still have feelings. Yeah. It's his type. What you mean it's his type? Like, what do you mean? I don't get, like, this person is really like over the situation. Like, their feelings about it is kind of like 50-50. Like, they have like the good, and they can also look at like the negatives, or it makes them feel like some type of way. Like, it's like they do want to be free to move forward. Like, they want to free themselves to like move on and move forward. But it's like you still have some type of hold on this person. Like, your energy is very strong. Like, your your presence in this person's life was much more significant than maybe you give yourself credit for, or maybe you realize, or maybe this person, you know, is aware of in the past, or shown you, made you feel. Like, I don't know how to explain this, because it feels like you left a lasting impression on this person. I don't feel like this person would try to like intervene or intercept and come into your, your life again, or try to like make things happen. Oh, have toxicity. Yeah. Okay, I see. No, it's okay. I understand. I get what you mean now. Like, that he's that type of person. Okay, I get you. But yeah, it's like he's a type, yeah, like I would say, like, he has a heart, like, and it could be a big heart, but there's like this protective, like, I don't want that to show. I don't want that to be let known. I don't want to let someone see that maybe I'm down, instead of like just having a human moment, a human experience. Like, we don't always have good days, but it's kind of like, if my ex breaks up with me, I want to be the one with, things going well in my life with a new woman and being happy, and like, yeah, they kind of have that streak. They have this streak. Yeah, the devil is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Yeah, that's like a toxic nature. So yeah, but otherwise, like, they have this perception that you're in a better space, or that whether they are, able to see that, have evidence of that, is like a knowing, like, you're somebody that will be good, that will be in a good situation. And it's like they know their situation personally, so they feel like they're in a shitty space, or they've been kind of like going through something, and they want to move on. I feel like there's a part of them that wants to be free to just like leave this behind and not feel heavy or feel anything. It's like this person looks like they've been on a journey, and it's like they're ready to take the next voyage. So we're gonna send fellas some love, okay? Some cyber hugs, okay? But they have to fix some of that little stank energy. Okay. So that was your reading, sis. I hope that made some sense. I gave you some clarity, some closure, whatever, some peace. I don't know. Confirmations. But yeah, that is what I'm getting. You're welcome, sis. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And we'll talk in divine time, of course. I appreciate you. All right. Let's move on to Miss Jennifer. Okay, 49 is your timestamp. All right, Jennifer, let's get it. I will. Thank you. Greetings, rain, and peace. Okay, so Jennifer, you want to know what is this person's feelings towards you? Let's clear our previous energies. Holy Spirit, let's clear our previous energies. Send love and peace to all parties involved. Thank you, Spirit. Ask for permission to tap in to Jennifer and the person on her mind for this reading, as far as how is this person currently feeling towards her. Please make it clear, make it plain. Ask for permission to know what you want her to know as far as this person's feelings. What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know? How does this person currently feel? How does this person currently feel? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Let's move these out the way. The Page of Cups. Boy, oh boy. Thank you, sis. Nine of Pentacles. Judgment. The Devil. And the Lovers. All these cards want to come out. Okay. Yes, thank you, Nina. Show some love. Show some lights. This person, I feel like, is serious in their approach towards you. Like, they're more so solid in their intention. I'm trying to think back in the last reading that I did for you, if this is the same person that you asked about last week. I felt kind of a similar energy, if I'm not mistaken, where this person is being more intentional about how they approach this connection, how they approach the situation with you. They're more grounded in that. They're more sturdy. It's not flighty. It's not wishy-washy. It's not trying to charm you and like play games and like emotionally like keep you stuck so that they can kind of buy themselves some time or just like half-ass their efforts. It's like they're kind of taking the step, and it might be a gradual thing. I don't feel like it's this full-blown like I'm showing up because I'm ready, but it's an initiative. It is a positive intention. This person wants to show you somehow like that they care or that they love you, you know, at the most, like that they love you. They want to show you this. This person may not feel like they're fully like what you need or deserve, but it's like this willingness to give you something more solidified. And if it's not like a full-blown commitment, it's like the initiative to show you that they're serious about you. Like they want to, at least from what I'm seeing, you know, I know this kind of sounds too good to be true, especially if this has been a challenging situation for you, or this person has shown you nothing but conflicting energies, very flaky energies with you, in and out, kind of immature, like, but I feel like this is someone that is taking the steps. Like, it's not like this full blown, like, here I am, like, I'm ready. Like, it's not necessarily that, like, by no means is it that. It's not that, like, bad jump, that leap. Okay. So I feel like another thing too with this person is like they may have the wake up call, like they need to get themselves together, like as a person, as a, like the things that they've been doing is not right. And it's like, do I really want to experience true love, or am I going to continue to keep playing? Am I going to, keep moving in my toxicity or the things that actually essentially keep me bound? It's like they have, like, if you look at the only major arcanas that came out, the Judgment, the Lovers versus the Devil. It's like this is a contrast of a relationship, a coupling. The divine, the healthy, the authentic, like true to self, true to path, true to purpose, true to love. That divine pairing versus like that toxic energy, that dark side of a relationship. It's like there's this calling to be like, okay, how are you going to move forward? How are you going to do this? Are you going to continue to show up like this, or are you going to take the chance and, answer to that deeper part of yourself that wants to experience this? So I feel like this person has had an awakening, or has like become very sensitive in hearing spirit, because there's two angelic forces in these cards, right? The Lovers and the Judgment. It's like they're being called out by the same angel, might I add, potentially. And red angel wings always remind me of Archangel Uriel. I know some people might argue that these are different angels. I think some people say Archangel Raphael is in the Lover's card. But in this instance, I'm feeling like this is Archangel Uriel. And Uriel's presence, one of my favorite archangels, by the way. Like, his energy is of justice, and could be like a card of forgiveness and clearing debts and helping other people on the other side as well, or people going through a tough transition. So this person's definitely having an awakening and having a process of dealing with a part of themselves that they need to let go of. It's kind of like death card energy. And I think the judgment card, um, it's, I think it is a Scorpio card, if I'm not mistaken, or Pluto energy. I wanted to say Saturn for some reason, but I think Saturn is the Scorpio. I mean, not the Scorpio, the Capricorn energy of the devil, Saturn. So it's like this intense energy here. This person is like, they're on crunch time. They're on divine like time. They're in a divine window, like where they're being called to make this change. Like this is what they need to do. Like the dark horse is entered the chat. Like revelation. Like you need to cut the shit. That's kind of what I'm getting with this person. Like an alarm clock going off in this person's spirit. Like I need to make a shift. I need to make a change. And I feel like their perception is like when it comes to you, when it comes down to this, it's like they may feel like they're not fully ready and equipped, but there's like this willingness. And I feel like that's where the effort comes in. That's where it means more. You know, I hope this made sense, or that I made sense with this. But yeah, so that was your reading. So that was your reading for Jennifer. Okay. So Raffle will be at the end. Anybody that purchased a reading tonight, once I'm done with the list, I'm gonna generate the numbers, and whatever wherever your name falls on the list, like the number that you're on, that will let you know, and then if you're not on here, you don't, see, I'll put it next to your name in case like you watch it, if you didn't watch it already, but I'll put it in the community post most likely too, just to let everybody know. So, so next up is Alexis, Samantha, and then Ty. So if you guys are interested in a read, speak now, forever hold your peace. The list is still open. Go ahead and purchase your question or your reading of choice, and then I will add you to the list. But otherwise, like once I'm done with the list, that's it. So let me go ahead and see what it do here. Okay. Okay, so Alexis, 5725 is your timestamp. We're about to get into the 60s. Okay, so let's see. Alexis. Yes, but sending much love, Jennifer. I thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so Alexis, let's clear up previous energy. Sending love to each party involved. As affirmations happen to Alexis energy. What wishes next to come true for you? What wishes next to come true for you? Holy Spirit. The Hermit card wanted to come out. Okay. Whoa, okay. Dang. Got a lot of cards. So Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, what? The Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like I said this before, but someone that could have been, they're trying to navigate their feelings or their emotions. This could be somebody that not really, maybe not the most clearest person when it comes to like navigating through their emotions and expressing their feelings romantically, or just expressing their feelings, period. Like this person may not be the type that knows how, or be at a space within themselves where they know how to express their feelings or their emotions. Not clearly, at least. Not clearly. Yeah. I don't feel like it. But in this instance, it's like this person feels guided, or they feel led to come out of hiding their emotions and express how they feel. Now, it could be like a romantic expression, but it can also be or be that this person just kind of like shares intimate things about themselves and like what's going on inside of them, and like being more open than what you're used to. Like this person may be someone that kind of shields parts of themselves, or doesn't really go into those intimate, deep spaces. Like, let's say, for instance, this person cries in front of you, or tells you how much they appreciate you and they love you, but this isn't the type of person that expresses that to people, or they're not the type of person that affirms, things to others, or it's like this person's revealing that to you. So there's definitely a loving energy that's coming from this person. Some type of positive, loving expression is coming from them. So this could be what you've been desiring. You've been waiting for this person to open up to you, just be like comfortable and safe with you, to open up and just be themselves, or to express their emotions, and or like share how they feel about you personally, like romantic feelings. Maybe that they're not confused anymore, like they know which direction they want to take. Like that could be an element of this as well, because the Seven of Cups is in reverse. Like this person's like, I'm not confused about what I want or who I want. Like there's something about that where you feel seen, or this person feels like they don't have to hide themselves, like they can show you like the true core of them, or something like that. Like let go of some type of guard. Yeah, I hope this makes sense. Okay. I'm trying to remember your second question, but I have to go back. How will your Valentine's be for you this year? Okay, so let's see, potentially, like what can you potentially expect, like the energy of that day for you this year, Valentine's Day, Wednesday, February the 14th, 2024, Holy Spirit. Like, what will the potential energies be like that day, Valentine's Day, for Alexis? What those days potentially be like? Okay, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Star. I feel like that could be the day of like where that wish thing, like the first question you asked, Page of Pentacles, like this could tie into that. So like, I don't want to get your hopes up, so I have to be careful. It's a potential that the energy surrounding that could be like some type of emotional fulfillment. You could feel a little, why I say rushed. I don't know why I was about to say rushed. You could feel rushed. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, um, you could feel like some type of fulfillment that day, like something feels good to you, or you might just be having a good day. Doesn't necessarily have to be because of another person. It could just be you're in a good mood that day. It's kind of like a self pouring into for you energy, but I do feel like it could be someone else. There's something valuable or something memorable about that day for you, or someone overcomes a hurdle, like someone that may have not known what to do with you or known how to appreciate you shows you that they appreciate you. It's some type of wish fulfillment, but it's more so like it's an alignment, or it's perfect, if this person feels like it's a perfect alignment for, yeah, the Eight of Cups, the desire to leave something behind. So it could be like someone sees the light, someone feels led to leave the past in the past and kind of move towards more fulfillment, more emotional fulfillment. And it's like, if this was like a stuck situation that you were in, or someone that you were dealing with that kind of was like in this shitty energy, or it's like, I choose to leave that energy behind and like move towards what makes me happy. And that could lead to someone expressing themselves to you, like, or solidifying something with you, or taking the initiative of the steps to, like, that's what I'm getting from this. Like, this feels, you have two wish fulfillment cards. The Nine of Cups and the Star, to me, could be like a wish fulfillment energy. There's some type of hope. There's hope instilled that day for you. Could be like synchronicity, or just like a perfectly timed energy, or perfectly aligned event, or I don't know. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Okay. It's also like a result of you being in the right energy or the right space too. Like, that's what it it boils down to, really. So I hope that that resonates, or, it speaks to your spirit if this is true for you. And yeah, that's potentially the energies I see. So nonetheless, I'm sending much love to you, sis, and that you do have not only a good weekend, but yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay, I have two Alexises. I had to make that clear. Um, so I'm gonna put Alexis L. So Samantha, Ty, and then Alexis T. I'm gonna put, because you guys are, yeah, because I want to make sure I separate this. Um, okay, so that was your reading, Alexis. Much love to you, Alexis L, at least. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Samantha, Ty, and then Alexis T. Okay, so let me see what the timestamps are. Okay. 66:12. So isn't that like an hour and 6 minutes? I think so. Okay. All right. So, all right. So, Samantha, your question. Let's see. What is going on? Okay. Your question is, what is coming up? What is coming up in your love life? Okay. What's coming up in your love life? All right. Fair enough. Let's tap in. Holy Spirit, please clear our previous energies. I send love and peace to all previous energies and parties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Samantha, what is coming up in her love life that you want her to know about, or potentially coming up? Okay, what was that? Queen of Wands flew out. Okay. What is potentially coming up in her love life? Potentially Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. You got all these queens. What the hell? That is weird. Okay. The Ten of Cups. There's some type of energy that Spirit needs you to embody, like a balance. I also feel, okay, I'll touch on that in a second, but I want to catch this message real quick before I forget it. So, yes, Spirit wants you to embody a certain energy, like, aspects of your femininity, but I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, like, this is the period in time to, like, really pour into yourself, because I feel like you haven't really invested in your energy enough, or in a way that is needed, for you at this time. And I feel like that is what's going to actually, oh my God, how to explain this? This is what's going to put you in the vicinity of that wish fulfillment, that dream come true when it comes to your love life. So, like, whether that be a vision of what you see for your love life with the Ten of Cups, like, that is a potential outcome that you desire to see happen for you. It doesn't have to be like a specific person. It could just be like, the vision of what you want to experience in a relationship and in love, like that ultimate dream life, with your person, or whether that be, I want a person that's like my best friend, like those qualities that you're seeking, those, whether it's like, I want a relationship that is lifelong, I want to have a family, or want to further extend my family, like whatever that template is for you. It's like this sets the tone for that. So the archetype or the aspect of your energy that spirit needs you to tap more into is be a little bit more selfish with the energy that you give, because I feel like there's an overgiving. um it's also learning, because I feel like you have a level of depth to you to where you don't see the end. Like, it's like the ocean, you can't see the end of the ocean, like how far it goes, unless you're like a flat earther and like, you believe that it stops at some point. Like, you can't see it though, like from where you are, from where you're standing. If you're at the ocean, you can't see, like, it's an endless thing. So there's no limits to how much you love a person. So when you love a person, you can keep going and going, and there's no maybe distinction sometimes between like, okay, there needs to be a limit to this. Like, I'm giving too much grace in a situation where maybe I need to set boundaries, or where a person does no longer deserve, or they don't appreciate it. So what am I doing? Like, why am I giving? Like, spirit wants you to pour endlessly into yourself, and not selfish, like a selfish energy, but to always remember, like, as long as I'm good with myself, like, I have it to give, I can show up for myself, I can show up for others in a big way. And there's like a balance between being receptive in the receptive energy, but also being in that go-getter energy as well. Going after what you want, standing in your power as well. Doesn't always have to be an action behind it. It's just like a physical action. It could just be you showing up for the things that you believe in, showing up for yourself, showing up for the people that, show up for you, and saying no to what doesn't, and not giving your time, or saying, you know what, I don't feel good about this, so I'm not going to pour my energy into it, or I don't feel led to go here, so I'm not, or I'm going to cancel plans so I can rest. Like, it could be things like that. It doesn't have to be these big major steps or actions that you take, but this is going to set the tone for the type of connection that you come into union and harmony with. Like, you have to know, like, you have to know your value in a sense that you're not seeing it. And I want to clarify this a little bit more. Nova, what you doing? Yeah. No more flaky energy. The Knight of Wands and the Chariot try to come out of reverse. No more of that. People that are in and out of your life where it's like there's a stagnancy in the movement. You're not on one accord with each other. It's not a clear cut, where you guys both can come to an agreement of like, it's kind of like you guys have to have that I say 50-50 in a sense of like the amount of energy and effort and love that you have for each other. I don't believe in that whole thing, oh, a man should love a woman more than she loves him. And I've heard even a man say this, that they would want their woman to need them or love them more than he loves her, so that, because that's the only way she's going to submit to him. And that's like a weak move. That's like, you need to feel like the big dog, like this woman needs you more than you need her, so you could feel power over her, which that's not healthy. And for women to be like, oh, a man must love me more than I love him, is kind of like a selfish thing as well. It's coming from a selfish place. I don't believe in that. That's a relationship cannot thrive off of that lack of, because someone's going to feel cheated. Someone's going to feel like they're getting the short end of the stick, because it's not equal. So your love languages may be different, like your style of love may be different, the way you show up, but when you genuinely are devoted to a person, like, you will show up in that same way. Like, if my partner's showing up, they have fears but they're showing up. If I have fears but I'm showing up, or I have communication issues, I want to show up and communicate better for my partner, because I know that that's something they desire, they need, they want, whatever. It's like, it has to be a mutual give and take, because someone is going to feel short, like they're lacking, or feel unfair or unjust, in the situation. So I feel like spirit wants that balance. Like, you give that to yourself, because you know what it feels like when you're not giving it to yourself. You check yourself, you're like, nah. So when other people do that to you, it's like you can appreciate when people are giving and exchanging in balance and harmony with you and reciprocation to you, versus when they are not, and you can be like, nah, that doesn't feel right to my spirit, I'm not giving to this. It's like, you have to know the difference. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So that was your reading, Samantha sis. I hope that was divinely timed for you, and that, message means something of value to you, and maybe confirmation, revelation, healing. I'm sending much love to you as always. And I appreciate you. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. So Ty, you're up next. And then Alexis T. Let me see. 74. I think it's 14 minutes. 1 hour and 14, I think. Okay. So Ty, I know you said you wanted to do a love question and a general question. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will. You too. Let me just double check because I want to make sure I have the right time stamp for you. Let me see. Yeah, 1 hour and 14 minutes. Okay. So I don't know if you just want me to keep it general. Oh no, there you go. Okay. Thank you, sis. You're welcome, Samantha. My pleasure. So you just want to know any follow-up energy from your future spouse reading 2 months ago. Okay. Any follow-up energy. Okay. So let's see. For Ty, what does she need to know in regards to her future spouse? Now, since all previous parties I read for love and peace. Thank you, Spirit. What does she need to know as far as her future spouse is concerned? For Cups, what does she need to know about her future spouse? What does she need to know? Ooh, goodness, cards is flying. Page of Wands. Okay, whoa, you have a lot of cards. The World card. Look at all these cards. It's so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the Devil. I feel like your person, like Spirit may want you to know where your person is at, just in general. I feel like it's kind of giving some insight into where your person is at within themselves. So your person could be whatever they've been ignoring, like that they needed to like pay attention to within themselves, like or deal with emotionally that they've been stuffing down and just like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna face this. I'm not gonna read into this. I'm not gonna feel into this. Like whatever they've been pushing and stuffing away, I feel like they're dealing with it now. Like they're facing it because I feel like this person is curious. This person could have a curiosity about love. This person could feel like in the past they passed up opportunities to have like real love. um Maybe like Spirit was like, oh, here's a person for you, to get to know, to open you up, or someone to love you and show you that you're lovable, and this person kind of pushed it away or they sabotaged it. So it's like now there's this curiosity, and I'm hearing that Jagged Edge song, What's It Like? So they're like, what's it like to be in love? That's all I'm really thinking of. I'm just wondering, will love ever love me or know me or something like that? My heart is open, and I've been hoping somebody shows me what it's like to be in love. So like, there's this curiosity now. I'm trying to remember the lyrics without looking it up and like listening to it, but that's kind of the feeling that I get. Like your person is in that state where they're curious now to figure it out. This person could have just been immature too when it came to love, like, or their view on it was like they didn't really need it, or it's something like childish, like a kid shouldn't be thinking about marriage type of thing. So like their view on it could be very juvenile. So like this person was at a state or in the past where they were kind of like juvenile thinking about love and relationships. Okay. Let's see. Sounds like you. Maybe y'all mirroring. So the World card is like they will close a cycle out that they need to, because I feel you you might feel like you still have work to do, yes, or never. It's not to say that you don't have work to do, like we're just done with it, but like where you got to a point where the things that you were challenged by when it comes to your heart, you've actually surpassed a lot of those things. You have a level of understanding. I feel like you're at a place where spirit is keeping you in this bubble of protection. So you may not have a lot going on romantically, or maybe not a lot of suitors, or nothing's really jumping off in your love life. If there are people in your vicinity, it's not too much going on, not too much excitement, but that is because spirit is protecting you. You're in this bubble of like, let's say you're at the final stage of, like, let's say if you were some laundry. I know this sounds so stupid, but like let's say you're like a piece of laundry, like a, let's say a blanket, okay, that needs to go through the wash. And you've been cleansed, you've gone through the cycle of being squeezed out so that you're ready to get in the dryer now. So you go through the dryer and spirit is like drying you off, preparing you. Yeah, like okay, that makes sense. Your love now that makes sense. So like yeah, like it could feel a little bit dry because you're going through the dryer. It's dry, but I know not the laundry. My metaphor is like at least it wasn't food because I always do that. I always do food. Girl, yeah, 5 years. I know that can feel like a lot. Try 10, sis. Try 10. It has to been have like 9 or 10 years, but we ain't gonna get into that. We gonna get back to your reading. But you're in that cycle of where, yeah, it seems like things are dry, but you've been cleansed. You're like spirit has washed away what needed to be washed off of you when it came to love and relationships. So spirit can't just have anybody using your blanket, like you're not going to give a clean blanket to somebody that's been out, rolling around in dirt. Like, you're not going to make that available to them. Like, no, like, let's think of you as like something that has to go to the dry cleaners. And, dry cleaners, like, that's some expensive shit right there, too. And so, like, let's say you're a silk bed red sheet or some shit. Like you have to be handled in a different way. And spirit's not just gonna allow anybody to just come in, just like roll around and stank up and just mess you up and wrinkle you up. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Um, but yeah, I feel like your person is still kind of like in a toxic energy where if they were to come into your life, that toxic energy will rub off on you a little bit. No, you don't want the dust mites, the dust bunnies to be like, yeah, like they don't know what to do with no silk sheets. Like, no, hell to no. So with the Ace of Cups and the Strength card, I don't feel like your person is going to be perfect. I know that might sound a little controversial. Um, this person's not going to be perfect per se. You are going to kind of be someone like, this is why I feel like spirit is saying they have to have their heart open to receive love, because in order to receive what you bring to the table, this person would have to be open hearted, because it's almost like they would have to come humbly. They would have to let go of their pride, their ego, or stuff it down. Like, what, silence it, like know how to check it, be like, what, women have a right to speak too, or what, my woman, my wife, my girlfriend, whatever, her voice matters, her opinion matters. Like, let me hear her out. Let me take into consideration what she's saying instead of going, oh no, I'm not listening to that. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a woman, or, I got this. I could, like, that prideful spirit is like, there has to be a level of um, open heartedness, like I said, to receive you, because there is a little bit of you helping this person kind of stay grounded. Like, um, I always go back to this example because my sis Tori, she sent me this couple. It's an older couple, and he talked about how he was like a rough dude. Like, he was not into holding hands with women. He didn't know how to show affection and things like that. And when he was with his now wife, he was like, he told her like, no, like, hold me accountable, like, to like hold your hand, like show me, because I don't know how to do this. Like, but it was a wanting, it was a desire to do that. Like, they may have not felt comfortable with being affectionate, but he was open to it. He wanted to. So he was like, allow his wife to show him that, kind of put him in that space to be open. And I feel like your person, they may be working on this. It's something they're working on, because I definitely see like you will be someone that is meant to kind of be that safe space for them, and kind of keep them in check in a healthy way, not like beating them down and like trying to smush them down to size and talk crazy to them and talk down to them, but like kind of speak to that king in them, but also call them out when they're they're doing too much, like where they're kind of being misled, or it humbles them. It makes them check themselves. That's what I'm getting. And like the lions are the king of the jungles, but the lioness are the huntress. They take care of the cubs and all that. Like they have a very significant role too. And it's like they both can honor both powers without demeaning the other. And that's kind of the energy. So your person has this mature way about them. I don't know why spirit, I wouldn't say I don't know why, like to shame this person, because there's a purpose and reason for every connection. But that's the thing. I feel like we have to let go of this perception of how relationships go. You are going to be with the Empress and influence an influential energy to this person. You are. But there's like an equal give and take. Like this person is going to feel connected to you, feel connected and feel safe with you to begin with. So I hope that makes sense. Just a little insight into what you can potentially expect with your person or where they are actually like right now. Okay. Um, Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I was just reading that. Yeah, you can't give your silk sheets, okay, to the dusties. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so Alexis T, since you are up next, we are at 86 minutes. So let me get a proper timestamp for you. Okay, let's see, 86. Okay, so hour and 26 minutes. Okay, hour 26. Okay, so let's read your question, sis. I hope you've been well. Long time no speak. All right, so let me see. My sister, what's she talking about in there? Okay, so your question is, what does the Holy Spirit want you to know right now? Will you and this person get a chance to talk things over the phone, like clear the air after years of not speaking? Okay. All right. So let's see. At present, what does Holy Spirit want you to know? Oh, I've been thinking about you, and I don't know why I just didn't like trust myself and just like hit you up and check in on you, especially like because that was January. That was like I'm gonna just check in on her, wish her a happy New Year, and I didn't. So I'm sorry. You're welcome, sis. Tyrese, you're welcome. Hey, Jackie. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. I'm gonna go back to you. I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry, Tyresia. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about your general. I'll go back to you after Alexis. My bad. And then Jackie, I'll go back to you. Okay. So, sis, yeah, I don't know why I didn't just. I don't know. I hope you've been well though. We'll catch up. I don't know if you're free tomorrow. Okay. So let's see. Like, what does Holy Spirit need you to know right now? What's going on around you? Alexis. What's going on around Alexis? Holy Spirit. The Knight of Cups. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card. Judgment. It's kind of, I feel like this is tapping into that person's energy too already, but just in a general sense, I feel like if you have questions as to why this person is popping back up, in your mind, in your heart, or why you felt led to even contact them in the first place, there's some unfinished business. Like there's something that you desire to seek closure about. Um, with the death card and the judgment card, like those are heavy energies. And if I'm not mistaken, the judgment card does have Scorpio energy in it. So like obviously because the judgment card represents the book of Revelations, or where the dead arises, before the new earth. So there is kind of like resurrecting something that maybe you thought was dead, or um like a skeleton coming out, like something coming back to surface, so for you to deal with. It's like, I thought I got rid of this. And I know this sounds so morbid, but I'm kind of getting this like vision. Like sometimes when killers try to throw a body out in the ocean or the lake or the river, sometimes it washes back up. Like it's not going to stay down, it's going to float back up. So it's like you can't hide, from whatever this energy is. Like it needs to be dealt with for a reason. It could be some questions behind um maybe this person's intentions, I feel like, or their intentions in the past could have, like, they could have presented themselves as like having an intention to pursue you or to pour into this emotionally, or maybe this person got emotional with you, sentimental, kind of express some feelings to you, or it seemed like this promising energy, but I feel nothing really came of it, or it wasn't as deep as you thought or anticipated that it would be, or that this person, presented it that it would be. So I feel like this is something that you have to move through to get past it. I can't guarantee. I will ask the next question, like what's going on with the contact thing, the situation with that. But I feel strongly that this is talking about that guy. Okay. Um, Well, I don't feel like it's all on you. Not saying that you didn't probably self sabotage, but I do feel like there was some misrepresentation here. And I feel you don't have clarity as to why, what was talked about, what was promised. So, like, if both of you guys had the conversation of, like, yeah, we want this to, this is what we want out of the connection, and let's work through this and work on, whatever, or move through this or build on this, and it just didn't happen, it didn't come to pass. Like, this is going to be dealt with. Like, your spirit is not going to rest until you do, because I feel like it's almost like something that a part of your past that you have to acknowledge before you move forward, whether it's, let's say, if there is a possibility that you guys do decide to pick things back up again and move forward, like regardless, the past needs to be addressed. If it be that it's not meant for you guys to have anything, then it's like making peace with what was, finding the wisdom in it, moving forward with whatever it was, so that you can move into your future. Because the judgment card is right before the world, which is the end, which also leads to things coming. Like, it's a full circle thing. And that phrase keeps coming to me like all week. Full circle is the thing I keep hearing. It's kind of giving like Mercury retrograde energy just a little bit, or like the close of like the end of the year, so that you can prepare for the new year. Kind of gives that, but energetically, like the season that you're in, just energetically, is like you could be close to some type of new beginning, and you have to move past the situation in some kind of way, to some degree, to some capacity. Like, you gotta move past this. Okay. um so let's tap in now, like the communication thing. Let's see, let me look at your question again. um will you person get a chance to talk over the phone to clear the air? Let's see. Spirit, what is that looking like between Alexis and her person in question? Will they get a chance to talk over the phone, clear the air? Holy Spirit. These two. Holy Spirit. Okay. The Empress again. I think I told somebody that this was the Queen of Wands energy, because it looked like the Queen of Wands. Even though I did pull the Queen of Wands tonight, I think I've seen that card and I was like picking up Queen of Wands energies with it. So you have the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Magician. Let me pull one more. The Page of Swords. If this person is not responded yet, I feel like this person gives me the impression that they kind of try to stuff this down too, and it kind of brought some things back up that maybe they didn't deal with, so it kind of feels a little uncomfortable. It may be triggering something inside of them, like they're trying not to get into that emotion of feeling like some type of way, or if they felt disappointed, or if they felt convicted, like they didn't do all that they could have done in this connection or something like that, they may be feeling like, okay, how do I deal with this? Like, you know, this popped up, for a reason for them as well. But more so for you, because you initiated, like the door was open, like you felt prompted in your spirit with the Ace of Wands and the Empress to do it. You're more in a mature energy than you were back then with this person. You have a better understanding of yourself, or what you want, what you desire. And maybe you're looking back at this person because, like you said, you feel like you fumbled a bag. This person presented something to you that, not saying like this person is good or bad or perfect or for you or not for you, but it's like they have qualities of maybe what you feel is a desirable partner. For some reason, I do feel like, though, like if you take a step back, because there's a part of you like you're being a little hard on yourself. If you were to look at this situation, you could see how this person might have also fallen flat with this too. Like it takes two to tango. Um, there was an opportunity. Maybe this person felt like they put their heart out on the line and it didn't go so well with you. Okay. Or they kind of were open to the idea of love, or tapped into their emotions. Yeah. Yeah. So with the Magician and the Page of Swords here, it does feel like this person could conjure up some type of, because I'm getting two things. So the Magician could be this person conjuring up the confidence or the courage to confront this with you and speak. Because with the Page of Swords, it may be like you said, this person's watching your stories. This could be like kind of like the observant energy before they say something. It's like they're not going to move unless they have a plan, like to where they feel like, I feel like this person is going to communicate to you in a way that there's an illusion around it. So like, let's say for instance, this person could be in their head about the situation, fucked up about it, kind of like, that really fucked with me, that really hurt me, but they're not going to present themselves that way towards you. They're going to be like, hey, how you been? What's up? Or what's good? Or something real dry, or just like real straight to the point, no emotion behind it. And I feel like that's kind of them kind of masking something deeper. So this person is going to most likely contact you back, or you guys are going to somehow fall into communicating. So you already took the initiative with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. I feel like that's you initiating things now with the Magician and the Page of Swords. It's kind of like the ball is in their court. So there's a potential that you guys will communicate, clearing the air. As far as the cards I pulled out, I don't see a heavy conversation unless it's like it's a ping pong effect. Like, let's start small. Let's like, hey, how you been? What you been up to? And it kind of eases into eventually at some point, if not within one conversation, leading to you guys having that conversation, or in a matter of just over time, like you guys just kind of going back and forth and communicating, where that finally will present itself. But I would say yes, just based off of your previous reading, there is an opportunity for you guys to clear the air in some kind of way, because I feel like you have to clear something out with this. Whether it's a perception, like I'll put it like this, because I feel like I'm confusing, kind of being confusing. So I talk about this all the time because I feel like it was one of a big I self sabotage, I pushed them away, my insecurities and things like that. But when I look back, it was not really a missed opportunity. It was just spirit saying like, yeah, so you can have this type of connection, this type of love and whatnot. Like you can have it, but you're not ready to receive that type of love. And it may not be this guy. Like, we only dated for 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks. We only dated for 2 months, and it wasn't really that bad. Like I did add a little extra to it, but he also had his ways too. He had his flaws. He had, that self-sabotaging energy as well. So spirit kind of wants you to see like your part in this, but also acknowledge like, we both weren't perfect, and it's not to beat each other up, beat yourself down, nor beat him down. It's just to free yourself of that heavy that heavy perspective, like you did something to fuck it up. But in actuality, I feel like it was more so of like a lesson, or if it, okay, this is the type of person that, the qualities that I liked about them, this is something that I want in a partner, and I want to make sure that I'm available to receive it and not push it away, or if it be that it was a missed opportunity and you both are open to it, then I want to make sure that I'm available to like be open to this person and not get in the way, you know what I mean? So you have to kind of go through this, like process this energy of the past so that it can lead you to a new beginning, whatever that looks like. Okay. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting, sis, for you. Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk soon, sis. I'm gonna hit you up. Or you can just voice clip me and then we can like I'll call you. Yeah. Because it's been a long time. We got to catch up. Okay. So that was your reading, sis. I hope that was helpful. I know like sometimes the stuff is heavy. So I got to go back to Tyresia and then Jacqueline. I'm gonna go to you, sis. I appreciate your patience, by the way. And Tyresia, I'm sorry I forgot that you had general. You're welcome. All right. Yeah. So we'll talk soon, sis. I'm gonna go back to Tyresia. So let me see what timestamp are we on? 101:03. Okay. Let's see. 101. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so that would be an hour and 41 minutes. 41. Okay. Um, so you wanted to know why, Tyresia, why do you have this weird feeling in the pit of your stomach, like anxiety, like something is going to happen, but you can't fully relax? And I, a lot of people have been feeling that, not just you, like a couple of other people that I know personally like said that they feel like this anxiousness is butterfly in their stomach. And I was feeling that, I don't know if it was last week or the week before that, like some type of energy, like something's coming. Like I don't know what that is. And I just picked that up tonight for somebody in a reading tonight. So let's see. Let me go back to Tyresia, Holy Spirit. Please clear up previous energies. I send love to Alexis and all parties involved. Thank you, Spirit. Ask for permission to tap into Tyresia's energy. What is it that she's feeling? This anxiety, this in the pit of her stomach, like something is coming. What is this energy? What is this energy? What is this energy? What is this energy? Okay. King of Cups. You're grounded in your conviction. Like you're not tripping. I need to tell you that too, because I felt that in the other reading I was doing. I needed to let her know that she wasn't tripping too, and I feel led to tell you the same. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 4 Cups. Clarify the 4 Cups. The Empress again. 6 of Pentacles. The Empress and the 6 of Pentacles. You're deserving of love. Spirit wants you to know this. I don't know what this has to do with your question, but you are deserving of that love that you desire and that you seek, and someone's going to give it to you. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not pushing love away. You're not undesirable or unattractive. This is not true. I feel like sometimes like the opposite can make you think the negative. Like the opposite says like, oh, if I'm not being hollered at 10 times a day, or people sliding in my DMs all day, and people like just hawking me down in the streets, that there must be something wrong with me, or I don't have any dates, there must be something wrong with me. No, Spirit is saying it's the opposite. Your energy's in this like regal space, meaning like when you're a queen, you can't fraternize with just anybody. Like you're in a different state of energy, and it doesn't mean that you're necessarily better than anybody. It's just you're in a different vibration, and a vibration that is not one that everyone reaches that level, or at least allows themselves to. Like some people are comfortable being jesters, being the jokesters, being the peasants. Like they okay with being that in the kingdom, and you're not that. You're not comfortable in that. You're not. You answer the calling to do more, to be more. Like you can't sit in that. So to make sense of this, sis, I feel like spirit is needing you to know that what you desire exists and it is going to come to you. It's going to happen for you. You didn't miss love. Um, and I feel like I should have said this to the previous read for Alexis too, because I feel like this could definitely be for her as well. But the King of Cups, to me, it feels I'm getting two energies from this. I'm getting like this could be your love partner, somebody that has the deep level of love, that capacity to love you, hold space for you, someone that is emotionally healthy, grounded, um, someone that feels their emotions very deeply, knows how to express their emotions and still have that, a balance of their femininity and masculinity. It's refreshing. It's a safe energy. It makes you feel seen, makes you feel loved. They know how to connect with you. They understand you. They seek to understand you, even if they don't understand you sometimes, or understand what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're going through. It's a seeking to understand that. Again, it's a safe energy, it's a safe space. But going back to the anxiety, spirit is saying like you're balancing your emotions. So what you're feeling is sound. It's not like coming from a place of like you feeling something and it's coming from you being freaked out or you over analyzing and doing too much. It's like you're sound normally, you're very aware of your own feelings, your own emotions, you're empathic. So when something is feeling a little bit foreign to you, you're able to catch it and be like, wait a minute, what is this? And I feel like the foreign doesn't have to be necessarily a bad thing. It's just you feel this anxiety. I feel like it's something good coming, like that what you're equating or what you're registering as an anxiety feeling in your pit of your stomach is actually like your crystal ball, so to speak, like your gut telling you to anticipate something's arrival. And what that arrival is with the 9 and the Ace of Pentacles, it seems like a blessing, something that's going to add to what you already have. And it could be like a financial blessing, literally. Like I don't always just get like, oh, just because it's pentacles, it means finances. But in this instance, it does feel that way. Like some type of financial blessing or something that's gonna set you in a good position for a little while, or maybe a bit more pay at work, something like that, or a better job, like something that's going to extend what you already have. And that Ace of Pentacles adds to the 9, making it a 10. So the 10 of Pentacles is like stability, the ultimate stability for you. And this is also, again, that promise that you will share a stable, happy life, security, and love with the right person. But that anxiety that you're feeling, it could be like you're anxious, like, where's my blessing? Like, why is it taking so long? What's up? What's going on? And I feel like spirit is going to give something to you soon. It may not be the full picture of everything that you're anxious about, that you're desiring. Like, where's my blessing? Where's my man? Where's my this? Where's my that? But it's something to like hold you over, so to speak. Like, it's not ready yet, but I got something for you. Like, that's the energy that I get from this. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, spirit got something for you in a good way. All right, sis, Tyresia, that was your second reading. I apologize that I forgot. I be moving too fast. Okay, so sending you love again, sis. I don't know if you're watching, but when you do watch, I hope this makes sense and it resonates. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Jacqueline, to Jackie. And let's see, your timestamp is 108:35. 108:35. Okay. Let's see, I gotta convert your timestamp. Okay. Do. I hope these timestamps are right. 1 hour and 49 minutes. Let's do it. For Jackie. And I have to remember that you got a general and a love question so I don't forget. Um, all right, so Jackie. Okay, so let's clear our previous energies. Send love to our previous parties. Holy Spirit, thank you. Okay. So, should you do a relationship with this person in question? Should you do a relationship? Let's see. Would it be of your highest good to pursue or be open to a relationship with this person in question? Let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance and your divine truth. Jacqueline, for Jackie, should she make herself? Thank you. Okay. The Seven of Cups in reverse keeps coming out tonight too. Like, make sure I shuffle these bad boys clear. Good. Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman in reverse. Two of Cups. Five of Wands. It's like I feel you already are leaning towards being open to this person or wanting to like initiate some type of relationship with this person. It's like you're already in the energy of wanting it. Like you desire this, but there's some type of like hang up that you have that you're fighting against yourself with this. And I feel like Spirit is saying it could be like Spirit wants you to make wise decisions. Like in spite of your desires to want something, it's like, why do I want it? Maybe the Seven of Wands. It's like, yeah, you're fighting. It's either you're fighting against this desire because you know that it's not good for you, or you're fighting for it even though there's resistance. Like it may not be. It's like, or you fear that it won't be good for you, so you're fighting against it. So it's like you are fighting against your desire for some reason, whether it's because it's a fear that it could be too good to be true, or you know but essentially that it's not good for you, but it's like, well, this is what I want, or I shouldn't want this but I want it. It's something like, place it where it resonates with you, because there is some type of fighting against. It's like you're putting up a fight with the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands here. There is like a mutual energy exchange between the two of you. Like there's a level of mutuality. I'm going to clarify that because I want to make sure you get your clarity with this. You don't walk into something that's not for you, or you're not holding yourself back from something you should. So Page of Cups, like this person does have like romantic feelings for you. Like that's clear. I feel like at the very least, it's like a curiosity to explore their feelings with you. Like you spark some type of curiosity in this person, or it's like, I've never felt this before. I want to see where this goes. I'm open to it. Spirit wants you to like really look at the reality of the situation, because there's something here to navigate your decision whether you should invest or you shouldn't. Because there's a part of you that's like, you have mixed energy with this. Like I cannot get a clear yes, or I shouldn't say like a yes or no, because sometimes Spirit doesn't give me that type of like the answer to, like it's like if you ask a question and teacher's not going to give you the answer, they're going to kind of give you the hint to kind of help you choose the right answer, like let you figure it out and trust yourself or what you've studied, like to refresh your memory, but they're not going to give you the answer, right? It's kind of like that. So ultimately, like you have enough experience with the situation or a situation similar to this to where you can read whether this is worth the time and energy. Just based off of what, this is just what I'm sensing, just based off of what you wrote, it kind of feels like you already know that this is not something that you should pursue or pursue any further. Because there's like this resistance to, and your spirit could be like, nah, like I can see how we connect with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups clarifying it. Like I can see how we we connect and we have this exchange, but there's something that I don't know, like I don't feel right about it. Like there's some type of conviction here. Like this Ace of Pentacles is this is something that has the potential to grow and to be blessed. So it's like if I place my energy and invest in this person, is it going to progress? Is it going to grow? Is it something positive going to come from this? And I feel you know the truth. Like you're not under any type of illusion with this. Like it's clear with the Seven of Cups in reverse. There's nothing here confusing it. I feel like you could see the pros and the cons of this. And Spirit saying like, don't get caught up in the superficial things. Like, oh, well, maybe, you know, this person because they look good on paper, maybe it could work out. Or because, you know, me and this person, we both like X, Y, and Z, maybe we can build upon that. Or maybe this person will change. And like, you don't want to filter your decision based off of superficial things or just what's on the surface. In other words, like just a surface level thing. You want to be able to read the situation from what it is and what this person is presenting to you. So if like this person is not showing you that they are desiring something more or whatever it is that you may want with this, then it may not be safe. And even if this person is telling you, like, I want to be in a relationship with you, but your spirit is like, something just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I should want this because this guy is available or this person is showing me like that they're interested, but there's something that is amiss. Something is not right. Like, spirit is saying, don't make a decision until you know for sure, or you have enough to let you know, like, okay, I should or I shouldn't. There's something here presenting itself to you. It's very loud and clear. It's not hidden from you. I hope I'm making sense. It's not hidden from you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's tap into your general question. I hope that was helpful. What's next for you? What is next for you? Let's see. Okay. Holy Spirit, what is next for Jackie on her journey? Whoa. Your spiritual team is just like, they talking. Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords in reverse. You have some decisions to make. You have some decisions to make. I wouldn't wait on anyone to make any important decisions for you. And this could be kind of like mirroring back to you that, you know, that situation that you just asked about. Like it could be going back to that as an example. What does what is next for her? What's next for her? The Hangman. Again, the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. You are going to make a decision. Seven of Wands again. You are going to make an important decision. I feel like no more juggling, no more going back and forth with yourself. Like this may be, it may set the tone for the future when it comes to your manifestations. Like your manifestations could be very powerful. Your ability to manifest what you want is very strong and very powerful, but it's like you have to have a clear point of what you're attracting and manifesting and why you're manifesting it. I feel like that's important because it is kind of like a stagnant energy. It's like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like you have mixed signals that you're putting out into the universe, if that makes sense. Or spirit is like, okay, you want this? Oh, wait a minute. What you mean? You don't want that? Wait, I'm confused. What you want? Like, do you want it? Do you not? Like, what's going on? It's like this back and forth energy. So it's almost like this energy is like a rocket that just can't shoot off. Like it's like we about to take off and it's like, wait, no, we're not. Okay, what are we doing? It's kind of like that. I don't know why I'm reading it like this, but it feels like the stop and go energy. It's kind of imbalanced. So I feel like they want you to have a clear point of attraction and why. So utilize that situation that you're asking about kind of like as a catalyst because I feel like it will kind of be helpful in the future in other situations and not just romantic ones or choosing partners and all of that, but like when it comes down to what you want and why you want it and is it worth the investment and the energy to put into it. So there is going to be some type of revelation that you have that gets you unstuck. It's like once you make this clear cut decision of what deserves your time and your energy, what's valuable to you and why, that's going to change a lot. you know, especially when it comes to manifesting. Let me see. What's the revelation? If you don't mind me asking, Spirit. Two of Cups. Yeah. This could be revelation about this situation, and or even further, even more deeper, like pouring your energy into things that are in alignment with you. Like, you're going to have revelation about this connection that you're asking about. You're going to have revelation about it for sure. But I do feel like there's kind of a block, and you're learning something about your power and how like to utilize it. It's kind of like a child that, let's say, has this magic wand and they're just manifesting all kind of shit with it. It's like dragons, and then they have big dragons sitting in their house and like, oh, okay, fuck, I gotta, okay, wish it away. Okay, I don't want that anymore. Like, I thought I wanted a dragon, but this dragon doesn't fit in my house. Let me get rid of it. Okay. I want $1 million. Manifest $1 million and just starts fucking it off, just blowing it off on video games, toys, all kind of shit, and then have nothing to show for it. And it's like, okay. But instead, if it's like more of a conscious understanding of this magic wand can manifest what you want, but you have to be clear on what you're manifesting and why you want it. So when you're trained with your magic, your abilities, your gifts, or your point of attraction, it's more grounded. It makes more sense. And when I say that, it's not like to limit your manifestations and the magic or the supernatural aspect of it, but it's just like, why do I want the things that I want? And can I maintain it? And is it for my highest good? Is it going to be a value later on in my life? You know, it's that type of thing. So I hope I'm making sense. It's like a long-winded energy just to get to that. But yeah, okay. So let's do the raffle now. And I hope everybody is got all their questions. List is closed. I'm going to do the raffle now. Okay. So I know. Okay, so Ty, you'll be on the list twice. So I'm going to ignore number 11. So we're just going to do 1 through 10 for the number generation. So I'm going to do the raffle now on 2201. Hold on. Okay. 2 hours and 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Okay. So let's do it. So I'm going to have to do this 1 through 10 because there's 10 of you on the list. I did, well, considering Tyresia, I did hers twice, but that was like, she was number 11. So, let's see. I need a number converter. A generator. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to pick a random one. So 1 through 10. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have to turn the lighting down. Hold on. Because it looks funny. I'm going to use my little old ass iPhone. Okay. So you see, hope you guys can see it. 1 through 10. Let's generate it. And the number was 9. My life path number. So whoever person number 9 is, which is Alexis T. Okay, that was not planned at all, but my sis Alexis. Okay, you got it, sis. That was for you. Congratulations, sis. So yeah, I will do this again. I'm probably gonna do something different. I'm probably, because the next happy hour is gonna be after Valentine's Day. So I don't know if I'm gonna just do it all February long, I think I'll do that instead. I'll just do it. I'll just honor the love energy. It doesn't have to be timed around Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I will do this again, you guys. So, just because you didn't win this time doesn't mean that you won't. I'll try to do little giveaways here and there for the love reads and stuff like that. But Alexis T, you are the winner for the free love reading of your choice. Um, but everyone, I appreciate you guys for joining. Ooh, Nova, did you burp? So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining and watching the live and donating. You guys are well appreciated. Hope you guys enjoy your weekends. You guys be safe out there. And until the next reading, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace. Don't forget to like the video if it genuinely resonates. Share me with your peoples, your friends. Okay. You're welcome, Jackie. Share with your friends if you guys would like to book your own personal readings. I have some love special readings coming out tomorrow. I'll let you guys know more about that if you're interested in booking one of those, a coaching session, or have you a phone reading session. Let me know. As always, be blessed. Take care, y'all. Good night.